Hi, it's Melissa again. Great to have you here this week on Fresh Perspectives. So today we're going to be talking about boundaries. So what exactly are boundaries? For a lot of people, boundaries are there to keep people out. You know, like when you have a fence around your garden or you have a wall, you might understand boundaries to be something that you put up in order to keep yourself safe. Keep yourself safe from the outside world. Keep yourself safe from intruders. Keep yourself safe from opinions and judgments that perhaps are not aligned with the way you are. The thoughts that you may have, the belief systems, or just the way that you see the world. But how about instead of seeing boundaries as something that keeps you separate from another person, instead of seeing boundaries as something that keeps other people away from you, how about seeing boundaries as something that shows others where your limits are? Or perhaps shows others to what point you feel safe. Boundaries are about understanding where your own parameters are. Boundaries are about honoring how far you are able to go within a conversation, within a relationship, within any action or interaction with the outside world. Do you notice the difference between that? It's not about the other person. Boundaries are there for you. Boundaries are there for you to show other people how far or how near you are willing to go. It's not about keeping them out, it's about keeping you safe. So expanding on that idea, right? Because essentially we put boundaries up, and our belief is we put boundaries up to keep us safe from the outside world, to keep us safe from other people, to let people know how far they can go and how we want to be treated. The idea of separation, you rather, and me. How about you invite the idea that setting a boundary is enabling you to have a healthier relationship with the outside world, a healthier relationship with that specific person you're creating a boundary with. A boundary can facilitate a deeper connection with somebody else. So let me give you an example. When you're letting somebody know that perhaps their tone of voice or the language that they're using with you has crossed a boundary, you're not necessarily saying to them, stop, I don't want to talk to you anymore. What you're saying to them is, when you speak to me this way, I am unable to connect with you. I am no longer able to really listen and be receptive to the message you're trying to give me when you speak to me in that tone. Because when you speak to me in that tone, I feel unsafe. And so I've created this boundary in order to maintain a safe space for me. I'm going to let that simmer for you for a few moments. So when you're setting a boundary now, I'd like to invite you to consider this new way of looking at boundaries, rather than come from a place of fear, of defense, of trying to protect yourself. Come from a place of deeper connection. Come from a place of really thinking, my intention for creating this boundary with someone is in order to deepen my relationship with them. It's to let them know that if they speak to me this way, if they treat me this way, it actually disenables me from listening and from connecting and having a deeper relationship. I hope this episode this week has helped you, or at least has created a broader perspective of what boundaries means to you. If you have any questions, please message me through the page or leave me a comment. And if you'd like me to expand more on boundaries, again, just let me know. So until next week, take care.